Hello everyone, I hope you're all well. I'm popping by to just have a chat about another workshop, another one of my workshops, but this is one I've wanted to do for quite a while. Now this is going to be totally different to my other workshops in the way it works. Now it's a little bit more expensive, but that's because this workshop is never going to stop. So in other words, my other workshops, my workshops 1 to 97, I put all the workshops in there, I put the videos in there, you watch them, you can go back as many times as you want, and that's done. This one, I'm continually going to keep adding to it. So it's called Tag Along with Tracy Evans, and it's workshop 98. Now it's £50. Now I understand that's a little bit more expensive, but to make it worthwhile, it never closes. It's going to be a workshop that I add to continually. So I am using the same size journal that I'm using for my snippets. So I've got another journal, okay? And the idea is you can make notes, you can scribble on things, do whatever you want. And if you don't want to make notes, it doesn't matter because they'll be in the workshop. Now, I've already added one video in there, and I will be adding over and over again. It could be 5 times a week, it could be 3 times a month, it could be anything. Whenever inspiration strikes that I want to create a tag, we're going to do it. Now this workshop's also going to be a little more different, as in we can sort of work through things. So if something isn't working, we'll discuss it together, we'll help each other out. But it's a workshop where we grow together. So this workshop is going to continue. So say there's only one video in there now, there might be 6 videos in there by 2 weeks time, but the videos are going to keep on going. So that's why it's a little bit more expensive. Now I've already added the first video, and the idea is that we're going to create tags. Now, you don't have to use my stamps and stencils, you can use whatever you want. I'm obviously using my designs, but you can use whatever you want. Now, what I'm doing is I'm working with a tag from lovely Karen Fothergill, and I'm using tag D1 6-inch tag and mount. And I'm using this tag, and it comes like this, with the actual tag and the mount piece as well. So you get the mount piece. So if you wanted to create a tag and then put a black mount at the back of it, you can. But I'm actually using this piece, which is what I've cut my tags from, as you can see here. So I'll be using that, and I'll be using that die for the workshop forever. As long as I am able to continue, I'll be using that tag as long as I can. You know, it's going to be ongoing. So hopefully I can just keep doing that as long as time allows me to do it and health allows me to do it. So I'm going to be using that tag. So, and that is from fothergillinc.com, and it's just a lovely size tag. So the idea then is that we can add these tags to our journal. Obviously your first video, we're creating these few backgrounds. However, they're not going to finish like that. We're obviously going to add things to these tags. However, the idea of this workshop is it's achievable. You can adapt as much as you want, and it's not about anything complicated. So I've got all these tags. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tags. So far I've created backgrounds on 8 tags. And once I've finished a tag and I've added my focal imagery, where I'll probably have more techniques, but sometimes I might only add one little tiny focal image. The idea on these is the backgrounds are going to sing, and we might just add one tiny little focal piece, or we may add lots of layers. But the idea of this workshop, unlike my others, is that it continues and I keep adding to it. So if you'd like to join the workshop, it's £50. It's workshop 98 and it's called Tag Along with Tracy. And what we'll also do is, if you don't want to add them to your journal, which I do because then I can look back on them to get inspiration. And it's something for me to look back on as well. So the idea as well is there won't be too much dimension because obviously I want to close the journal as well. But you can create books with them or whatever you wish. The die also comes with the reinforcer as well. And it's a very sturdy die, considering it's a thins die. You know, it's not a bigs die. It's solid. And I love the fact that you've got the matte layer as well. So if you'd like to join me on this journey, then you can either send me a message, direct message me, or you can email me. And at the moment I've got an offer on of buy one workshop, get one half price. Obviously this workshop would be full price, but then if you bought another one, it'd be half price. But this one is just going to be different. There's going to be, hopefully, if it works, it's going to be a lot of chat, a lot of asking questions, and we're all going to grow together. And it's going to be our little sort of place to create all these tags together, something that we look forward to doing. But it doesn't sort of diminish the other workshops at all. It's just a different format, that's all. And we're trying to get the most out of our products. So anything else I need to add? I don't think there is. But if you've got any questions, simply message me or put a comment under the post. That's absolutely fine. So love to all. Thank you all for your support. And I look forward to hearing from you about your thoughts. No problem at all if it's not your thing. I'm just testing these things out. If they don't work, they don't work. Nothing's lost. So I shall see you all soon. Bye for now. Bye everyone.